WordPress allows you to create two types of content straight out of the box: posts or pages. Choose to create either of these and you will be presented with the exact same content editor, where you add a title and then create your content. So then, what's the difference between a post and a page? And when should you use one over the other? The main difference between these two content types is how they are intended to be used and how they are handled within the WordPress system. Posts are used for your typical blogging, news articles, updates, announcements, and so on. At its core, WordPress is a blogging platform. It can be used for much more than this, but this is what WordPress was originally designed for. So by default, the homepage of WordPress will display posts that you create in reverse chronological order. So the newest post you have created will be shown first. Pages that you create will not show among posts, so they won't show by default on your homepage. In WordPress, pages are considered non-chronological content. This means that the date and time they are created isn't important. Consider a website that covers content on TVs. They could create an article that explains how a TV works in detail, down to how the pixels are tiny dots that light up and combine to make the image that you see on the screen. This would be created as a page, as the core concept of how a TV works hasn't really changed and won't change when a new TV releases, so it's irrelevant of time. The same website might write articles reviewing all the new TVs as they come out. They would create these articles as posts. They are time sensitive, and as they will write a new post for each new TV that is released, the older posts become less relevant, and the newer posts are more relevant now, so they show above the older posts. The page they created explaining how TVs work will remain relevant over time, so it makes no sense to have it buried under all the old posts that were reviews of older TVs. The next major way that posts and pages differ is how they are organized and accessed within WordPress. All posts will be displayed and listed in reverse chronological order on your blog page. As I mentioned, with WordPress, this is your homepage of your website by default. We can change how this works, but I'll show you that in another tutorial. If you create a lot of posts, then having all your posts in one list is not very practical. WordPress allows us to organize our posts into categories and then further filter them using tags on each post. Your visitors could then select a category and then see only the posts in this category. This would still be shown in the order of newest first. To expand on the example above, let's say that they write a new review on a 42-inch LG OLED TV. This post could be created under a category called OLED TVs. The OLED TVs category could be listed under a parent category of TV reviews. To help visitors further browse their posts, they could tag the post with things like LG, 42-inch, and so on. Pages in WordPress don't have categories. Instead, pages are organized using subpages. You can set the parent of a page to another page or set it as a top-level page. So for our example above, where they wrote a page about how TVs work, you could set the parent page to another page that we create called TVs Explained. Pages are usually accessed by creating links somewhere on your website. For this example, they could have a menu item called Information with TVs Explained under that. This would then show the subpages of TVs Explained and would look something like this. Pages are not included in your website's feed. Basically, if someone subscribes to your feed, they will be notified whenever you add a new post to your website. New pages that you create will not be shown on this feed. There are a few other technical differences with how pages and posts work within WordPress, but that should give you a good understanding of what the differences are and when you should use one or the other. You can make an entire WordPress website using only pages. You don't have to use posts at all if you don't want to or it doesn't suit your type of website. You can also create an entire website with mostly posts. I say mostly as even blogging websites that are purely focused on posts will still have your common pages like About Us, Contact Us, privacy policy pages, and so on. I hope this helps clear up the difference between pages and posts in WordPress. If something is still not clear, please let me know by leaving a comment or send me a message. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. To keep me motivated to make more free tutorials, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a friendly comment. And if you didn't like this video, no problem. Smash that dislike button, twice even, and let me know everything I did wrong in the comments. For more tutorials with WordPress and other website tutorials, check out thewebsiteteacher.com. I'll leave a link in the description below.